Few people like snakes, and the bigger the snake, the more frightening it looks. There's something mysterious and mystical about these creatures. Many people believe that snakes have the gift of hypnosis. There are many legends about them, but many stories are just fiction. Today, we'll show you the most unusual moments with snakes that were captured on camera, and you will see how fantastic these creatures can be. Some Brazilian fishermen found the body of a huge snake in the river. Just take a look at this monster. It looks like this snake managed to swallow someone huge, but could not digest it. It was its last meal. Two anacondas entwined in a love bundle right in the middle of the road. These rare shots were made in Brazil. While fishing in Puerto Rico, fishermen found a huge yellow anaconda in the water. Despite its name, this snake is not yellow. This color is combined with green and gray shades. This species is not the largest among anacondas, however, sometimes the length of it reaches 5 meters.
Vixe, olha, cheio de espinho no pescoço também.
A fisherman from Rondonia discovered a giant anaconda about 6 meters long. You can now see it in these frames. On average, the length of an anaconda is usually equal to 4 meters, while their weight can reach 90 kilograms. Just take a look at this mouth. Anacondas are carnivorous and are capable of swallowing anyone who gets in their way. And these shots were made in Rorinopolis. Such a long snake crawled over the roadway in the middle of the night. There are so many snakes in Brazil that some locals even have these reptiles as pets. Boas are especially loved here. Next to people, these snakes can live 2 times longer than in the wild. And this snake managed to be filmed when it crawled over a dirt road. Its stomach was full, so the snake moved very slowly. And this giant anaconda was captured on camera in Sao Paulo. These guys were scared, but still managed to shoot a short video before the snake disappeared. As you can see, snakes quite often have to crawl across the road. These are not the fastest creatures, so eyewitnesses always have the opportunity to record a video and take a couple of pictures. An 8-meter python was discovered by builders in India while working. It took about a half an hour to catch the snake. It was a female, and it was pregnant. Unfortunately, 3 days later, the snake died after giving birth. This happens quite often with pythons, but experts noticed how one of the builders kicked the snake and suggested that this could cause damage to the snake's internal organs. In Florida, you can also meet a huge snake. For example, in this video, you can see how hunters caught a 6-meter python. But the most terrible thing is to see a giant snake near your house. And this 10-meter anaconda was found on a construction site in Brazil. Its body was a meter wide. By the shape of the snake's body, you can try to find out who swallowed it for lunch. What kind of animal do you think was the victim of this anaconda? And this surveillance camera at a police station in Thailand captured a creepy moment when a snake crawled into the room and tried to attack a man, but he caught it and carried it away. Either these dogs are absolutely fearless, or they simply do not know how dangerous the creature in front of them is. Instead of running away, they began to bark and then tried to attack. Due to heavy rains, the water in the Amazon River rose strongly, flooding neighborhood villages. Snakes were also brought by water to residential buildings, for example, this 6-meter anaconda. In the Amazon, the largest snakes are found. In this area, it was often possible to shoot real monsters on camera. Residents of Kalimantan Island claim to have seen a snake 80 meters long, but it's hard to believe because even the ancient giant Titanoboa was no more than 15 meters in length. The length of this python is about 6 meters. One Florida resident decided to catch it, hoping that the snake would continue to grow and one day become a Guinness Book record holder. By the way, snakes are great at climbing trees. This python is at least 7 meters long. It probably weighs a lot, but that didn't stop it from climbing to the top. To climb a tree, the snake wraps a spiral around the trunk, and then its body contracts and unclenches like a spring. This snake is not the longest, but one of the thickest. Even though it doesn't move too fast, it can attack with lightning speed.